Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the e-classes now. I hope you are doing your regular studies, and I also hope that you have enjoyed your Eid holidays or Eid festival properly. But we need to study and carry on our studies. Welcome back to the e-classes now. We will start our lesson in history. Pastoralists in the modern world we are doing. Since it is a long lesson, it's a very vast lesson, we need to learn part by part, and we have reached part 2, colonial rule and pastoral life. In our previous class we have talked about the pastoral life has changed dramatically during colonial rule. Their lifestyle, their grazing ground lifestyle has changed, their movements were restricted, their grazing grounds shrank, became very small, and even they had to pay increased taxes. They were watched with suspicion and so many things. There are altogether 4 points. First point we have talked about. Now today we will talk about the second and the third point. First point, the colonial government or colonial officials or forest department, whatever you say, they thought that the forest and the grasslands are waste. They considered wasteland. They should be brought under cultivation, and they should produce so that they can get the income in this way. In our first point, once the grazing lands were converted into farmlands, naturally the pastoralists, they will suffer. They will have no lands to graze their animals, or even if they have the lands, a very small area, and even their movements were restricted, so their number of herds or number of animals declined. They face hardships and so on. Now we'll talk about number 2, second. By mid-19th century, middle of the 19th century, various forest acts were also introduced or implemented. So during the middle of the 19th century, colonial governments, they implemented Forest Act. In our previous class we have talked about in India that from Germany, Dieterich Brandis he was called, and Forest Act was introduced. So we have talked about here. By mid-19th century, various forest acts were introduced, and this made the life of the pastoralists very, very difficult. Their survival was at stake. No pastoralist was allowed access to the forest. Pastoralists were not allowed to enter the forest. Their movements were restricted. They were being watched. Now, pastoralists were allowed to graze their animals in a protected forest. They have divided the forest into 3 categories: one reserve forest, one protected forest, and one village forest. So pastoralists were allowed to graze their animals in protected forest. Not just like that, but their movements were watched. They were given a pass. They had to get the pass to graze their animals, and their number of heads were counted, and the tax was collected according to the number of heads of animals, and their movements were watched or noticed, or their movements were restricted. And number D, colonial officials believe that, what they believe, grazing animals in the forest, they destroy the saplings, small plants, they will eat up. Saplings and young shoots, they will eat up. No, they are not allowed to go or enter the forest, because the animals will eat up the saplings. Their animals will trample the young saplings. Trample means crushed under their feet. The herds trample means to crush under the feet. The herds trampled over the saplings and munch away the shoots. Munch away. They will chew and eat up all the saplings. The British officials thought in this way, and they were not allowed to enter. That's the second. Now third. What is the third point? British officials were suspicious of nomadic people. People used to move from one area to another area in search of pasture, in search of fodder. Sometimes they used to trade from one village to another village, from one area to another area. They were called nomadic people. Pastoralists were also nomadic by nature. Some of the pastoralists, they used to trade while on the move. So now British officials were suspicious of their movement, especially the nomadic people. What they thought? The colonial government wanted, what the colonial government what they wanted was, they wanted the people should be settled in one area so it becomes easy to rule as well as to collect the tax. So the colonial government wanted to rule over a settled population. Settled population means the people who remain in one area and do the farming or graze their animals, their daily activities, but they need to stay in one area. That's called settled population. Government want that the people should settle in one area, must not move around. Why? Because it becomes very difficult to collect the tax. How to control them? So such people were easy to identify and control. They thought that settled population is very easy to identify and control them. Not only that, to collect the tax. If the pastoralists or nomadic people keep on moving around, then how will they collect the tax? How would they control those people? So British thought this way. So number third. Number C, those who were nomadic were considered criminals. British thought, and these people are criminals because they are conspiring against the British government. They stay in one area, in one village, and again they move to another area. They must be planning something against us. They are conspiring against us. So that's why they are criminals. So British thought in this way. So those who were nomadic people, were considered criminals. Britishers were always suspicious about these people. Suspicious. They must be conspiring. They must be planning something against the British government. That's why they keep on moving, sending messages from one area to another area. They are criminals. So in 1871, the government passed Criminal Tribe Act. So according to the act, they could arrest them. So in 1871, the colonial government passed Criminal Tribes Act, and these nomadic people or pastoralists were not allowed to move without a permit. They cannot move out from one village to another. If they have to go from one village to another, they required a permit. Police were kept in the village. Whoever goes out from the village, the British government or British officials were informed. So the pastoralists and the nomadic people find it very, very difficult to survive in this such situation. How could they carry on their lives like this way, maintain their livelihood like this way? Everything was under restrictions. Even moving out of the village, it was informed. Even they were not allowed to enter the forest to graze their animals. Even the grazing land was very shrank, it became very small. You see that their life has changed dramatically during the colonial rule. Now still we have fourth point. In our next class we will do the fourth point. Only thing, you go to the online classes every day, make a regular habit. It doesn't take long time. The more you understand clearly, it becomes much better for you. You don't have to remember and mug up all the question answers. So many questions are there. Hundreds of questions. How many you can mug up? The only thing, understand the lesson. No, there won't be any problem. You will be able to answer anything, any type of questions with ease. Remember now, that's the secret of getting or scoring good marks. Always maintaining your confidence, because you know the lesson. There is no need to worry about. Remember, don't just keep on mugging like a parrot all the time. It will not lead you anywhere. So remember now, I hope you have understood what I said, and keep on studying. It doesn't take a long time. Make a habit of going through the online portal every day and learn something. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next class and talk about the fourth point. Their life, pastoralists and the nomadic people, their life has changed dramatically during colonial rule. Now the first point we have talked about, the forest and the grassland were considered wasteland. It has to be brought under cultivation. Now here is the second, here is the third, and we'll do the next fourth in our next class. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.